Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Essie and I make videos on lifestyle, beauty and commentary. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, don't forget, and like as well. Today's topic is going to be something I'm very excited about. So we're talking about corsets today. This is my current corset. I don't know why I picked this color. My last one was black. My first and original corset was black. I guess I was just trying to be different with this. So let's talk about it, okay? I use corsets for waist training. People use corsets for a whole lot of reasons, but I personally use corsets for waist training. It's something that I started doing when I was about 19. That was my very first time of ever using a corset. I used it for give or take 6 months, and then I stopped. It worked for me back then and it's working for me right now. So I never ever got a corset again until I got this one about 2 years ago, I'm guessing. And I restarted it again a month ago just because I was like, you know what, we're in quarantine, it's not like we're doing anything. I might as well try and see if I should restart waist training and then give a video on it. If you have anything negative to say, keep it to yourself, because I probably will not respond to you appropriately or at all. So, keep it to yourself. Why did I start wearing corsets? I started wearing corsets because I was just curious. That time it was a trending thing. Kim Kardashian had just come out with her come out to admit that she wears corsets. It was just going around and I was like, you know what, it's something I've been curious about since I was even younger. I was like very little when I started like finding about corsets. Was very obsessed with like knowing what they were doing in the Victorian times and stuff like that. But why I actually bought my own corset was because I was like, you know what, I'm a natural pear shape. I don't really have much going on up here. Down I've got a lot of hips, not too much of an ass, but a lot of hips. I naturally have a flatter tummy, although I do have a little bit of a pouch when I overeat and I don't work out. I have a very small waist, not very small, but relatively small compared to my hips. There's always at the very least, a 10-inch difference between my waist and my hips. But I was like, you know, why don't I just emphasize that a little more? I should try waist training to just, make my silhouette even more like there, So that's how I got into it. And why I stayed was because I actually really enjoyed the process of waist training. So I enjoyed the fact that I put it on and I felt like a little bit of a hug. I know it sounds weird, but that's how it felt to me. Most people do complain that, oh, they can't breathe or it's tight or whatever. If you can't breathe, that means it's too tight, loosen it up. I like the feeling. It feels very comfortable. It helps me in my posture because when you have it on, you have no other choice but to stand up straight. It helps me control my stomach. When I'm overeating and I'm getting a little pouch, when I corset, it tends to put it back, in place. And obviously it helps me to train my waist, obviously, to be smaller. Actually, it makes me work out because when you do waist train, you tend to over depend on the waist trainer because the waist trainer is a supportive garment. So for me, I actually started to train whenever I start, because again, I said I did it on and off since I was 19. But anytime I would, now in my 20s, anytime I would waist train, I would make sure that I would work out. So it actually helps me to motivate me to work out because I don't want to be too dependent on the support of the waist trainer, which will lead to weakening my core. So that actually helps me because anytime I waist train, I'm like, okay, because I'm waist training now, I have to work out so that I can strengthen my core so I don't depend on it. So that's a very good thing. Now, I use corsets, not waist trainers. The process of using a corset to slim down your waist is called waist training, but corsets and waist trainers are different. For me, the corset I'm using is a cheap corset. You can get them cheaper, but mine is relatively cheap. And why I say that is because a very good corset, whether customized or off the rack, that is made by corseting companies with very high quality material, they cost anywhere from $150 to $300. It's very hard for you to see a very good, well-made corset for under $50. But I don't know how much I got this for. I won't lie. I don't remember. I don't remember the name of the company I got it from, but it was definitely less than that. My first corset was about $10 to $15 around there, and this corset was, I guess, $20 to $25 around there as well. So it's a cheap corset, but it is still boned. That's something I made sure to ensure that I had. So my corset is still boned, means that it has more. Please, sorry for the dogs in the back. It means that it has more support, it's stronger, it doesn't bend as easily, and it really helps you to hold your waist easier. So I'm not going to talk much about this video because you obviously came to see my results. So I've used this corset now for 1 month after not using it for a very long time. Like throughout my uni days in University of Leeds last year, I did not, before I graduated, I did not touch this corset. If I put it on, maybe I put it on once or twice, everywhere in between, and nothing serious. And corset training or waist training is just like working out. It's just like eating right, just like anything else in the world. If you want to get long-term results, you have to keep on doing it. It works, but it works semi-permanently. So that means that once you stop doing it, your waist slowly starts to return back to its original shape. So for this, that's exactly how it was. Once I stopped doing it, it slowly starts to regain its original shape. So you have to do it consistently. Even if you don't do it every day, but at least once a week to twice a week, you have to do it just to maintain whatever you have reached. So for me, the smallest I ever want to reach is the size 24 on my waist. That's the smallest. That means with this corset, I never have to get a size smaller than this. My original corset was a size small. This is a size extra small. I'm never going to go extra small or anything more lower than that. A size 24 is the smallest I will ever go, but I'm not even aiming for that. I'm aiming for like about a size 25. Yeah, I don't want to, I have no interest in looking like an ant or looking like a wasp. I'm not trying to be on Guinness Book of Records. So for me, a size 24 is okay, nothing more. So that will be all for the video. I hope this helped you a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and peace out.